All right, guys. For problem number 5. Problem number 5, okay, is probably, okay, one of the most complicated problems because now, if you notice, there's a lot of options here. Okay, mom and dad both have, okay, two types of genes, okay? Mom can give a big B, dad can give a big B, okay? Mom can give a little B, dad can give a little B, okay? Mom could give a little B, a big B, dad can pass on a little B, and so forth and so forth. So there's a lot of options, okay? So now that's why the Punnett square will help us organize our information. Okay, now remember, mom is making two types of eggs. Some are carrying the dominant gene, and some are carrying the recessive gene. Dad is making two types of sperm. Okay, some that carry the dominant gene, and some that carry the recessive gene. Now, we make our table, just like before, but this time, notice that we will have 4 boxes, okay? Whereas before we only had 2 boxes. All right? Now, if you notice, okay, if this sperm joins with this egg, now we will have an individual that is homozygous dominant. If this sperm joins with this egg, now we'll have an individual, an offspring that will be heterozygous. If this sperm joins with this egg, then we'll have another heterozygous individual. And if this sperm joins with that egg, now we will have a homozygous genotype. Okay? And so you can see how our Punnett square organizes, okay, our outcomes very nicely. Okay, so now we can go and predict, okay, because remember, we won't know for sure what they will be until they're actually born, but we can predict the chances of the offspring being homozygous dominant. So, homozygous dominant, okay, that's 1 of 4 possibilities. 1 of 4, which is the same as 25%. Homozygous recessive, okay, that is little b, little b. That is 1 of 4 possibilities. So therefore, that is also 25%. And last but not least, heterozygous. If you notice, 1, 2 of 4 is the same thing as 50%. So now the Punnett square allowed us to predict, okay, the chances that the child will be born with either one of these 3 genotypes. Okay, now let's talk about phenotypes. Brown eyes, okay, here's where it gets tricky. Remember, this person has brown eyes, this person has brown eyes, this person has brown eyes. There are 3 of 4 possible outcomes, okay, that will give us brown eyes. Therefore, there is a 75% chance of the child being born with brown eyes. And little b, that is 1 of 4 chances, okay? Therefore, there's a 25% chance of the child being born with blue eyes, okay? And if you notice this should look familiar to you, okay? That should look familiar to you. So we'll talk about this particular percentages on the next video, okay? But remember, to summarize, if you have 2 parents, both heterozygous, then you must do a Punnett square, okay, to help you organize your information. Okay, remember it will have 4 windows, and you'll be able to read the information nicely. All right?